This is CTC News with Wesley Kotar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Monday, August 19, 2013 on the Golden Rock. Good evening, I am Wesley Kotar and this is CTC News, broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Eustatius Mall. In tonight's local news, TR gives updates on infrastructural projects, Muslims bid farewell to Khatib Abdul Haq, and gas oil price increase. Details in local news right after this.
Trans-Anguilla Airlines introduces its current schedule. Statia to St. Kitts, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave Statia at 8:40 a.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 8:50 a.m. Leave Statia at 4:35 p.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 4:45 p.m. St. Kitts to Statia, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave St. Kitts at 9:10 a.m. Arrive on Statia at 9:20 a.m. Leave St. Kitts at 5 p.m. Arrive on Statia at 5:10 p.m. All flights arriving from St. Kitts continue on to Anguilla with connections to St. Martin's. Do you have important documents or small items to transport to St. Kitts, Anguilla, or St. Martin? Well, inquire about our Transpac services. For further information on all our services, please stop by at our office at FDR Airport or call us at 318-0269. Trans-Anguilla Airways, serving you with a smile.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Commissioner Carlisle Tea provided some updates on the latest developments in government during a press conference on Wednesday. Tea said that despite the recent change in government, the current Executive Council, which is supported in the Island Council by United People's Coalition and Independent Island Council members Millicent Liefrock and Ruben Merkman, vows to continue the continued development and progress of Statia. The general public is saying there is much to be desired, and with continued efforts, it is the goal to achieve as much as possible in going forward. Several projects are in the pipeline, Commissioner Tea stated. At present, most of these projects are in the negotiation or preparation stages, he added. The Commissioner referred to the execution of the Airport Master Plan, which is scheduled for implementation in early 2014. Airport services and airlift is of great interest to this region. Therefore, we will seek ways to also accommodate the need for such improvements, said TR. A recent dredging operation was carried out to accommodate larger cruise ships in docking alongside the city pier instead of remaining anchored in the bay. This will allow for easier tourist access to the shore. Commissioner Tea said that several cruise ships will make calls at the port of Sint-Eustatius during the upcoming tourist season. This effort put forward by Sint-Eustatius Tourism Development Foundation will allow for opportunities to provide service to tourists coming to our shores, Tea said. Other plans for development of the harbor are being worked out in cooperation with the Ministry of Infrastructure and Environment. Government also realizes the need to upgrade other elements of Statia's infrastructure, such as its roads. Commissioner Tea stated that the construction of the water distribution network is nearing its final stage. The project was started in 2011, and several homes are already making use of the network. One of the problems during this past year has been the waste management situation at the landfill, according to TIA. At present, there are plans on the table to create an immediate solution to this problem. After the Investment and Development Summit, which was held July 19th, there is much interest from the outside to invest in the development of Statia, TIA said. He also said that during last month's visit of State Secretary of Social Affairs and Employment, Jetta Kleinsma, a long list of concerns were discussed, among which was the poverty situation on the island. We also signed a memorandum of understanding with New Star Terminal, where opportunities will be created for local students to be trained to meet the job demand, and as well as to upgrade locals to be placed on future projects, also with necessary training, the Commissioner added. There are among many other plans in the making for the future of the island, and more than likely most of these plans will be realized. But with development comes change, and our community needs to start to prepare and meet these changes head on. Development of a country depends on the people as well. Further in local news, the Muslim community on St. Eustatius said goodbye to Khatib Abdul Haq Thursday evening during a farewell dinner at Ocean View Bar and Restaurant. Haq has been delivering sermons during Friday's prayers since January 2011 and will be leaving for St. Martin to finalize his medical studies. Haq said that since he arrived in Statia, he has learned to appreciate the simple things in life. Everything is simple, such as hospitality, has become to mean a lot. I felt at home amongst the people on the island. He also had a piece of advice. Don't listen to negative things. If someone tells you you cannot do this, there is always a way out. Follow your dreams. There are a lot of opportunities out there. God said if you take one step towards Him, He will take 10 steps towards us. Always remember to take that one step. The Muslim congregation spoke with the highest esteem about Hag. Alton Burkle said he was very appreciative that he had accepted the invitation to come to Statia 2 years ago. Carla Spana echoed his sentiment and said, "May Allah protect him wherever he goes." He also admonished Hag when he going to St. Martin. He should be very vigilant over there, Spana said without elaboration. Dr. Faisal Babu also thanked Hag for his contribution to prayers during this time on the island. Island Governor Burkle, who described himself as being the youngest in the faith, said he had learned from the preacher especially the importance of remaining humble. Statia's community wished Abdul Haq well in his future endeavors and presented him with a token of their appreciation. The island government of St. Eustatius announced that the price for gas oil has been adjusted for the month of August. The new price for gas oil was set at $1.242 per liter as per August 13, the statement read. In July, the price for gas oil had been set at $1.185 per liter. The price of gasoline has not been changed. The new price for gas oil went into immediate effect at all gas stations on the island, the notice read. Coming up next in regional news, motion to help DAE denied, and Liat returns grounded aircraft to service. Details in local, correction in regional, and later international news right after this.
CT Creativity, known to many as CTC, has gone global. CTC TV and CTC Radio can be viewed and heard from any part of the world. Just visit www.ctcreativity.com and go to CTC TV to watch live or CTC Radio to listen live. Get more involved by interacting with your TV and radio hosts with live chat rooms. You can also view the latest trending videos, CTC News, take part in polls, vote for the top songs or videos, and much more. www.ctcreativity.com. www.ctcreativity.com. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the world.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Dugging's Shopping Center.
Welcome back. To those of you just joining us, we have reached our regional and international segment for this evening. A motion submitted by opposition parties PAR and MAN for the government of Curaçao to explore all possibilities to safeguard the jobs at Dutch Antilles Express, or DAE, and sit around the table with the company to restructure the airline to ensure there is a sustainable solution to, in the short term, pay the salaries and other standard costs was rejected. The vote was actually 9-9 because 2 of the 11 coalition members and 1 of the opposition had been absent. However, a tie means the motion is not adopted. The carrier continues to operate, but, for example, Saturday morning could not use the check-in counters at Hato Airport because of debt payment issues with Curaçao Airport partners, causing some flight delays. DAE Director Steve Slope reported that an arrangement was quickly made and service restored. CAP's Chief Financial Officer, Gilmar Winklar, confirmed the latter, but added that the situation will have to be further evaluated in the coming days. He explained that should the airline fail to pay landing and/or parking fees, CAP is legally authorized to ground the planes. DAE had also stopped flying to Bonaire because of a backlog in navigation expenses, but Slope said an arrangement had also been agreed on in this case, and he expected the service to resume soon. The company is now trying hard to get some $23 million from prior ticket sales in Venezuela released by the country's foreign exchange agency, CADIVI. International controller of DAE, Heinrich de Wind, told Antilliaans Dagblad that if the CADIVI money doesn't come in today, Monday, it will all be over. In that case, Nelson Ramiz, DAE consultant and strongman, will also withdraw his support. We are not getting any more money from Development Bank Corpodeco. Government won't put a cent in DAE. There is no money for jet fuel, and the public no longer has confidence to buy tickets, so there is no income to pay landing fees. Further, also in regional news, Liat's service is expected to improve significantly following the return to service of one of its two newly acquired ATR aircraft, which was grounded in Barbados for about a week due to a technical issue that has now been resolved. Nothing is more important to us than the security and safety of our passengers, said Ian Brunton, Liat's chief executive officer. The ATR-72, a twin-engine turboprop short-haul regional aircraft, is one of two such planes recently acquired by the company in its fleet modernization program. Unfortunately, in the aviation business, aircraft, both old and new, experience technical issues from time to time, but safety is our major concern, and we apologize that our passengers were inconvenienced, especially during the peak summer season, Brunton added. Reiterating Liat's safety focus required immediate action on maintenance concerns, the CEO reported, the new parts that were needed have arrived and been installed in Barbados. Our maintenance team has given the aircraft the thumbs up. The ATR-600 brings new operational capability through outstanding performance at takeoff on short runways, increased max payload, reduced maintenance cost, redesigned cabin, and latest avionics technology. To improve passenger comfort and operational efficiency, Liat is replacing all of its Dash 8 aircraft with the ATR aircraft. Later this week, Liat expects to take delivery of its third new ATR-72 from the France-based manufacturer. The refleeting program is expected to be completed next year and will see the aging fleet of Dash 8 aircraft being replaced with 12 brand new ATR-600 series aircraft. The new fleet will include a mixture of 68 and 48 seaters. By the first quarter of 2014, more than half of the new ATRs are expected to be operating throughout Liat's network, with the remaining airplanes expected to come online by the end of 2014. And now in international news, European forests heading towards carbon saturation point. The ability of Europe's aging forests to absorb carbon dioxide is heading towards saturation point, threatening one of the continent's main defenses against global warming, a study showed on Sunday. Forests from Spain to Sweden are getting older, packed with trees less good at soaking up the emissions, blamed for rising world temperatures, mounting sea levels, and increasing numbers of heat waves and floods, experts said. Trees are being threatened by more fires, storms, and insect attacks, said the study published in the journal Nature Climate Change. Some parts of the continent have also started cutting down some forests, it added. That all meant Europe should no longer assume its forests would be able to continue absorbing carbon emissions from factories, power plants, and cars at the same rate, it added. Forests currently soak up about 10% of Europe's emissions. These regrowing forests have shown to be a persistent carbon sink, projected to continue for decades. However, there are early signs of saturation. Forest policies and management strategies need revision if we want to sustain the sink, the Nature Climate Change report said. Back-of-the-envelope calculations suggested saturation point could be reached by around 2030 unless governments took action, said Gert-Jan Nabeurs of Wageningen University and Research in the Netherlands, who led the study with experts in Finland, Switzerland, and Italy. Europe is in its greenest state for centuries, with forests probably covering the largest area since medieval times, largely thanks to a rush of planting to rebuild the continent after the ravages of World War II, said the report. But data since 2005 showed the growth of those forests was not slowing as their trees got older. And that was it for our news stories for this evening. Coming up next, your 3-day weather forecast, details on local weather conditions right after this break.
Trans-Anguilla Airlines introduces its current schedule. Statia to St. Kitts, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave Statia at 8:40 a.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 8:50 a.m. Leave Statia at 4:35 p.m. Arrive on St. Kitts at 4:45 p.m. St. Kitts to Statia, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Leave St. Kitts at 9:10 a.m. Arrive on Statia at 9:20 a.m. Leave St. Kitts at 5 p.m. Arrive on Statia at 5:10 p.m. All flights arriving from St. Kitts continue on to Anguilla with connections to St. Martin's. Do you have important documents or small items to transport to St. Kitts, Anguilla, or St. Martin? Well, inquire about our Transpac services. For further information on all our services, please stop by at our office at FDR Airport or call us at 318-0269. Trans-Anguilla Airways, serving you with a smile.
CT Creativity, known to many as CTC, has gone global. CTC TV and CTC Radio can be viewed and heard from any part of the world. Just visit www.ctcreativity.com and go to CTC TV to watch live or CTC Radio to listen live. Get more involved by interacting with your TV and radio hosts with live chat rooms. You can also view the latest trending videos, CTC News, take part in polls, vote for the top songs or videos, and much more. www.ctcreativity.com. www.ctcreativity.com. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the world. Share it with the world.
CTC News, sponsored by Utel NV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Dugging's Shopping Center.
And now for your 3-day weather forecast. We'll begin tonight on Station Sabre. Tonight, Monday, August 19th, scattered showers, temperatures of 88 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 17 miles per hour. Tomorrow, Tuesday, August 20th, scattered showers, temperatures of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east-southeast at 18 miles per hour. On Wednesday, August 21st, scattered showers, temperatures of 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 17 miles per hour. We now move over to St. Martin. Tonight, Monday, August 19th, scattered showers, temperatures of 87 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 13 miles per hour. And then on Tuesday, August 20th, scattered showers, temperatures of 87 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east-northeast at 13 miles per hour. And then on Wednesday, scattered showers, temperatures of 87 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chances of rain with the winds east at 12 miles per hour. That concludes another edition of CTC News for this evening. CTC News broadcasts live 3 times weekly on CTC Channel 7 and CTC Radio 101.9. Tune in again on Wednesday for more local, regional, and international news stories. Join us again, but until next time, do have a good one.